Did you see that video of Kamala Harris circulating on X? It's making the rounds, claiming she's going to shut down the platform if she wins the election.
I saw it. It's completely misleading. She was talking about Trump back in 2019, long before Musk even bought Twitter.
I'm glad you brought this to my attention. I was about to share that video on my own social media, but now I realize it's not accurate.
That's great. It's important to be responsible with the information we share. We can all play a role in combating misinformation.
I think it's also important to remember that social media platforms are powerful tools, and they need to be used responsibly.
I agree. They can be used for good or bad, and it's up to us to be mindful of how we use them.
This whole situation reminds me of how easily narratives can be manipulated online. It's a constant battle against misinformation.
It's a challenge, but it's also an opportunity to be more critical thinkers and responsible citizens.
I think we need to be more aware of the sources of our information and be skeptical of anything that seems too good to be true.
That's a great point. We should always question the motives behind the information we encounter.
I'm going to be more careful about what I share online from now on. I don't want to contribute to the spread of misinformation.
That's a great attitude to have. We all have a responsibility to be informed and to share accurate information.
Really? I thought it was a recent statement, so what's the real story behind that clip? Thanks for helping me see through this false claim. I appreciate your insights.
You're welcome. It's important to have these conversations and to be critical of the information we encounter.
I'm going to do some more research on this topic. I want to be better informed about the issues surrounding social media and free speech.
That's a great idea. There's a lot to learn about these complex issues.
I think it's important to have these conversations and to be critical of the information we encounter.
I agree. We need to be informed and responsible citizens in the digital age.
Thanks for your time. I've learned a lot from this conversation.
You're welcome. I'm glad I could help. It's from a CNN interview after a Democratic primary debate. Harris was arguing that Trump should be banned from Twitter because of his inflammatory rhetoric and potential for inciting violence.
I see. So she wasn't actually talking about shutting down the entire platform, just Trump's account?
Exactly. She was advocating for more accountability from social media companies, saying they have a responsibility to address harmful content.
That makes sense. But why is this video being used to spread misinformation about Harris now?
It's a classic case of taking something out of context. People are using it to fuel the narrative that Democrats are against free speech and want to censor their opponents.
It's frustrating how easily these things can be manipulated. I guess it's important to be critical of what we see online and check the facts.
Absolutely. We need to be aware of the potential for misinformation and always verify information before sharing it.